Mama June, Pumpkin fooling fans with her business. Ex-employees call her out for lies and unfair firings. Mama June star Pumpkin Eford is again under fire for her tactics and lies towards ordinary people. Recently, her fired employees exposed her true face to the public with their jaw-dropping claims. Before such an incident, a fan of Pumpkin accused her of carrying out a shady business and fooling people. Pumpkin, a mother to 4 kids, has been making waves for making her relationship official with Josh's cousin Darren. The couple has got themselves a matching tattoo to strengthen their bond in the coming years. However, many fans didn't appreciate her much because of the same act she showed Josh. When she was married to the latter, the pair got many tattoos together. What did Pumpkin's former staff say about her behavior in business? Mama June, Pumpkin's business lacks authenticity. Mama June star Pumpkin Eford and her sister, Alana Thompson, aka Honey Boo Boo, started and run their business, the Sisters Closet. However, when they began promoting their products, there were already too many red flags to spot. Many of their followers and fans bashed them for reselling cheap merchandise at high prices. Most people didn't show interest in the sisters' products due to their double or triple prices for dupes and not original stuff. Moreover, Alana and Pumpkin didn't offer their fans any discounts. However, the big problem is that their consumers always call them out for constant lies. They reportedly failed to give exchanges or refunds when their customer service receded. Pumpkin tried to get aboard her business on vendor circuits, but they rejected it for their unoriginal items. Mama June, Pumpkin's secrets exposed by her fired employees after she claimed that they betrayed her. Mama June star Pumpkin Eford has returned from her holidays but revealed that she will no longer work from her warehouse. She informed her buyers that she would be a solo person getting orders ready as her workers had betrayed her. She said that they all started their own clothing businesses. However, that's not the case since LB spilled the truth along with Pumpkin's former employees, Paisley Taylor and Tang. One employee, Tang, revealed they had no idea about their firing until they saw their boss' social media post on handling things solo. Pumpkin's second employee, Paisley, who grew up with her, exposed her, saying she never bought merch to fulfill customers' orders. According to Paisley, she saw Pumpkin collect cash from clients to blow it. She referenced the biggest holiday incident, where fans didn't receive orders because Pumpkin used the money to fund her Colorado trip. While June's daughter gave fans shipping numbers, she later blamed her 3 employees. She accused them of not doing anything at the warehouse. Pumpkin recently went against her ex-employees to claim they stole her money. Tang explained in the interview that things weren't that bad initially when they all worked for Pumpkin. However, they see a bad road coming when Pumpkin pushes them to make up for the money she has spent on herself. For all the latest reality updates, keep coming back to TV season and spoilers. Mama June Shannon, the reality television icon whose life has often played out like a real-time soap opera for fans across the nation, finds herself once again at the center of controversy, this time surrounding her daughter Alana Pumpkin Thompson and the latter's business ventures. Sources close to the situation claim that Pumpkin has been presenting a polished, successful image to fans online and in the media, but former employees are now speaking out, alleging that the glamorous facade may not match reality. Reports suggest that the business, which Pumpkin has promoted heavily on social media as a thriving enterprise, has been plagued by internal strife, mismanagement, and what some describe as unfair and even illegal employment practices. Former staff members have come forward with claims of misleading practices, saying that they were promised certain working conditions and compensation that never materialized, and in some cases, they were terminated abruptly under circumstances that they describe as unjust or punitive. The allegations, if proven accurate, could cast serious doubt on the narrative Pumpkin has presented to fans, a narrative of empowerment, entrepreneurial spirit, and family legacy carried forward from Mama June's own brand. In interviews, these former employees have detailed instances in which management allegedly misrepresented the company's financial health, set unrealistic expectations for staff, and fostered a work environment that they claim was both toxic and unsupportive. Some even assert that the marketing campaigns and public-facing content were designed to embellish the company's success and mask underlying issues, creating a disparity between perception and reality that has now sparked a heated debate online. Fans of the family, many of whom have watched Pumpkin grow up on reality television, are divided. Some express disbelief that the beloved reality star's daughter could engage in such practices, citing Pumpkin's public persona as kind, hardworking, and community-oriented. Others argue that the reports from former employees raise important questions about the gap between public image and private reality, particularly in industries where celebrity influence can amplify appearances of success. Legal experts note that if these claims involve misrepresentation, unfair labor practices, or other violations, Pumpkin and her business could face potential legal scrutiny, although it is unclear whether any formal complaints or lawsuits have been filed at this stage. Regardless, the public perception of the business and the family brand may be affected, as fans increasingly question the authenticity of the messaging surrounding Pumpkin's entrepreneurial endeavors. Social media reactions have been swift and often unfiltered. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter have seen a surge of posts dissecting Pumpkin's business activities, with users sharing screenshots, alleged employee testimonials, and discussions comparing the public image with insider claims. Memes and viral content have amplified the debate, with some users defending Pumpkin by citing her youth and learning curve as a business owner, while others criticize her for allegedly taking advantage of employees or presenting a misleading narrative to her fan base. Mama June herself, known for her fierce protection of her family and her high-profile persona, has not yet issued a public statement regarding the allegations against Pumpkin, although sources suggest that she is closely monitoring the situation. Some insiders believe that June may step in to manage the public narrative, leveraging her experience navigating media controversies to mitigate potential fallout. Observers point out that the timing of these revelations is significant, coming at a moment when celebrity entrepreneurs face heightened scrutiny and fans increasingly demand transparency. The phenomenon of social media-driven businesses, particularly those tied to personal brands, has created an environment where perception can be as powerful as reality, but also leaves public figures vulnerable to backlash if discrepancies are uncovered. The controversy surrounding Pumpkin's business raises broader questions about the responsibilities of celebrity family members when entering commercial ventures. Former employees' claims suggest that promises of fairness, compensation, and respectful treatment were not upheld, creating ethical and potentially legal concerns. Analysts note that businesses tied to celebrity names often benefit from enhanced credibility and fan loyalty, which can magnify both success and scrutiny. Some former staff members describe a pattern of miscommunication, poor leadership, and sudden terminations that left them feeling undervalued and misled. They assert that the glamorous marketing campaigns and social media presence painted a picture of a thriving, well-managed business, while day-to-day operations allegedly told a very different story. This perceived gap between reality and public image is at the heart of the current debate, drawing attention not only to Pumpkin, but also to the broader culture of celebrity-led enterprises. Fans, journalists, and social media commentators are closely examining past interviews, promotional posts, and behind-the-scenes content for clues, comparing claims with testimonials from former employees to determine the extent of any alleged misrepresentation. The situation has ignited a broader conversation about transparency, ethics, and accountability in celebrity-driven business ventures. Experts in public relations and business ethics point out that young entrepreneurs, particularly those with high-profile family names, face unique pressures and temptations to curate an image that may not always align with operational realities. While ambition and branding are integral to success in such industries, misrepresentation or mistreatment of employees can have lasting consequences for reputation, legal standing, and public trust. Social media reactions continue to evolve, with hashtags related to Pumpkin's business trending in certain circles and online debates proliferating across fan communities, gossip outlets, and business analysis pages. While some supporters maintain that Pumpkin is learning the ropes and that mistakes are part of the entrepreneurial journey, critics argue that repeated patterns of alleged unfair treatment or deception, if substantiated, cannot be dismissed as simple growing pains. The implications for Mama June's family brand are also significant.